Good morning. Now I just seen a couple more videos about Big Meech. This time he been hanging out with Floyd Mayweather and a couple other guys that they know 50 don't get along with. See, people fail to realize, man, you can play the game as long as you want. But Big Meech, you are being highly exposed for being a fraud, being an informant, being a lot of things. So now you got so many people that gonna go against you just out of your arrogance that you laying low, that they're gonna try to find every documentation they can find that you ever had on you. So when you came home from the joint, you should have been like Terry. Terry came home, you really know he was home. Might do a picture here and there, stayed out the way. You came straight out and went on 100, trying to be around all the stars and all the celebrities. See, that's the egotistical shit. That's the narcissistic energy that you strive on. But you should have been wise enough to know that what got BMF indicted. I know people gonna say, well, Terry was talking on the phone, but at the end of the day, your name was still ringing. So in due time, they were gonna come and get you for the shit you was doing. And it could have been worse. So he should have came home and just stayed out the way, see what's going on, feel the streets out again. But he couldn't do that because he got that pit bull energy, high level. See, when I came home, I made sure that I picked and chose the people I talked to. I wasn't hitting the bars. I wasn't on the scenes. I wasn't calling certain people because I wanted to feel the streets out. I wanted to make sure everything was okay. I didn't want to get in anybody else's indictment. But you can't tell people that. That's why I call their podcast Success Out of Prison. Now, I'm going to show you the prime example. If the federal government want to be assholes to Big Meech, he been around several felons while he on federal parole, supervised release. Being on supervised release, you can have no communication and you cannot be around felons. Now, he done been around several. I don't want to name them, but it's several felons that he had been around while he's on supervised release. If the feds want to be assholes, they can come and pick him up right now. And he know that because it's on his paperwork where he can't be around any felon. Now, the federal government will allow him to be around family members that felon like his brother or his father, but anyone else, he don't put to have no communication with him until he get off federal parole. See, he's not even thinking. He just worried about his damn image. His image should have been, I'm going to stay out your way, how y'all doing? If somebody going to drop me off a bag of money, I will take that and let me get out here, man, and get my mentals right. You jumping into somebody else's world, somebody else's game. And at the end of the day, the only people who care about your Big Meech is your family. Because if Rick Ross really truly cared about you, he would have looked out. And I seen a letter that you sent to your son, telling your son that 50, the only one who didn't turn his back on you, did more for you than anyone did for his family. And you appreciate it. Then all of a sudden you let Rick Ross play you like a puppet. He played you. He was the puppeteer and you was the puppet. You took a photo op of this man, know he trying to get at 50. You sit there and still letting your son get around it, messing up the bag. The bag could have been phenomenal. All you had to come out, sit back, get that money, make the movie, write you a book. You could have even got you a platform, a podcast. You didn't need them dudes, but now that the game go on, I truly believe that your money is not right, Big Meech. Because if your money was right, you wouldn't be doing some of the things you do. You ain't moving like a boss. Even when I seen a series, BMF, I stopped looking at it because it kind of got corny to me. Because I was out there in that era making money before I went to the joint. So it kind of got corny to me. Because I'm like, man, how the hell they had such a long run with some of the dumb shit they doing? Trying to make noise, having shootout in the middle of cities with 20,000 people on it in the whole city. And things, the way you were moving, they were being too loud. So that ain't the way we. How you doing, Casey? That ain't the way we were brought up in the game. We were taught to move in silence. Like I said, when you came home, he should have just stayed out the way. Because there's too many opportunities that he could have capitalized off his name and his fame. His name alone was worth millions of dollars. His brand was worth millions of dollars. Now your brand still might can make some money, but it kind of tarnished because 50 is going to expose everything about you from being a federal informant. Now Tammy gonna say you're a federal informant. Now they gonna go to the dude, Cuffy. He gonna do something from prison. Then they gonna go to the DEA agent because he got fired anyway. So he might be willing to sit down for a couple of bucks to tell all tale. See, people gotta realize how 50 Cent think. He wrote a book called 50 Laws of Power. And then there's another book that everybody that's been incarcerated by Robert Greene, 48 Laws of Power. He wrote the book with 50. So you got to understand how 50 mindset is. 50 is very diabolical when it comes out of certain shit. He's a thinker, a very critical thinker. And he outthought Big Meech. He knew he was going to do something crazy. So I guarantee you, the way I think, he's going to have the Tammy series come out by BMF. Then he's going to have the DEA agent who was handling that case, throw him some money because he got fired. So most likely, like I said, he needs some money. Then he's going to have the story of Cuffy. This man got 3 series to destroy a man's legacy. And I ain't saying that Big Meech can overcome that, but now Big Meech got to say, man, let me get the fuck out the way. That's all you got to do, bro, just get out the way, be a normal citizen right now. Because if you don't, that man coming at you. And then you keep doing these full ops, trying to act like you chastising the motherfucker, put money in your pocket. To me, anybody who around you should realize that's a sucker ass move too. Because a real man ain't gonna do that. Peace out. Oh.